Hi, welcome to day 9 of the Intentions Challenge. Today is going to be a much more mellow day than yesterday. I don't know about you, but I definitely still feel my abs. So today we're going to stretch a little bit. We're going to start in child's pose. So you can make your way there, knees apart, but not too far. And then let's rest the forehead down. Let's close the eyes. And take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And let's take another 5 breaths here and try to make your child's pose quite active. So reaching through the fingertips, lengthening the spine. And with each breath out, squeezing navel in and trying to pull the hips back to lengthen the spine even more. And we're going to start moving with a few rounds of rolling cobras. So that's why I said don't have your knees too far apart, because otherwise it'll be a little bit uncomfortable on the knees. So if you need to readjust, you can. As you breathe in, let's start to round the spine and lift the hips off the heels. And then slowly start to drop the hips and open up the chest. Gaze up, and you can bend your elbows here as much as you need. Exhaling to tuck the chin into the chest, round from your upper back through the middle back to the lower back, coming all the way back to child's pose. Inhaling again, rounding forward, high cobra, peeling the chest open. Exhale, tucking the chin, rounding from the upper back, so protracting the shoulder blades, rounding middle back and then lower back. Let's do a few more rounds like that at your own pace. And if you want, you can start to add your feet as well as you breathe in, bending the knees, and then exhaling, maybe even keeping the knees bent as you come back to child's pose. Breathing in, high cobra, bending the knees, which is just an option. Exhale, child's pose. Let's do 2 more. And our last one into high cobra. Now as you breathe out, let's release the legs and the chest all the way down. Inhale to lift the chest, high cobra. Exhale to lower. Inhale again to lift. Exhale to lower. So feeling a little bit of strengthening going on in the back. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower, making sure you're not just pushing with the hands. Now from here, let's extend the right arm out to the right. Bend your left knee, bend your left elbow, left hand stays underneath the left shoulder. And let's roll onto the right side of the body. The sun is finally showing itself. I don't know where you are, but here in Luxembourg, it's just been raining straight for the past 2 weeks or so. So it feels wonderful to see the sun finally. And let's slowly roll back onto the belly. And then extend your left arm out to the left, bend your right knee and your right elbow. And let's roll onto the left side of the body. And slowly, let's come back. Now we're going to come onto the forearms, and we're going to go ahead and bend the left knee. Right elbow stays down on the mat. Maybe the right hand points towards the left. Left hand can reach back and hold the left foot. Now, it is up to you and your body. Let's keep opening the chest to the left maybe pulling that left foot a little bit closer. Now you can just hold it in your hand or your elbow. If you're quite flexible in your left leg and your shoulder, maybe you bring your left hand on the top of your left foot and you turn your hand so that the fingers point towards the top of the mat, and then you can actually push down. Now, I know that might not be accessible to a lot of us, but if you need to actually go deeper to stretch out, this is what you can do. And just making sure we're still opening the chest. Now let's slowly release, come back through center and switch sides. Bend the right knee, right hand reaches back, either holding with the hand, maybe bringing the foot into the elbow, or pushing the foot down with your right hand, right fingers point towards the top of the mat. And slowly let's release and come all the way down to the floor. Let's tuck the toes, downward facing dog, slowly coming through child's pose with the toes tucked, and then up to down dog. And just holding it here for 5 breaths, maybe walking your dog out, bending and straightening the legs, moving the hips side to side, and maybe shaking out the head. And what feels nice sometimes is to just pulse the chest down towards the toes. And from here, let's step the feet a tiny bit closer to the hands. Bring all your weight into the left hand. Right hand reaches for the left ankle or higher up on the leg. Deep breath in with a straight arm. And then exhale to bend the right elbow. Look under your left shoulder. And on your next inhale, let's come back to downward facing dog and switch. Left arm reaches underneath, reaches for the right calf or the right ankle. Exhale, bend your left elbow and twist. And slowly coming back through center. Let's walk all the way up to the top of the mat. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, maybe wrapping the hands around the ankles. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Let's come high up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, halfway lift, stay on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. This time, let's reach the arms up. And then slowly drop your knees down on the mat. Inhale, lift the hips off the heels, reaching the arms up high. Exhale, let's bring both hands at your lower back. Start to press the hips forward. Fingertips can point down or up, personal preference. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing shoulder blades together, lifting your chest. Let's hold. And then slowly come back out. Let's cross the shins behind us. Come into a seat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, let's fold forward very slightly. Keeping the back straight. So soles of the feet are together, knees wide apart. And slowly let's rise up. This time let's cross over the shins, come back to tabletop. On your next inhale, let's drop the belly, open up the heart. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale to open up front body, pull the chest through. Exhale to round. One more, breathe in. Exhale to round. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Let's extend the right leg back and then just cross your right knee behind the left. Now we're going to walk the hands towards the knee. You might need to lift your left knee so that this is possible. Let's stand up on both knees, okay? So if you need a little bit of help from blocks, you can. Now let's reach the arms above the head, opposite elbow to opposite hand to opposite elbow. And just try to grow nice and tall, squeezing the glutes together, squeezing the thighs together. Maybe side bending a little bit to the right. And coming back through center, and then side bending a little bit to the left. Coming back through center, releasing the hand, slowly making your way back to tabletop. Right leg extends behind you. Exhale, tabletop. Left leg extends. Let's cross the left knee behind the right. Slowly walk your hands back and then stand up. Again, you really need to squeeze the thighs together to keep the balance. Let's reach the arms up above the head. Opposite hand to opposite elbow. Let's side bend a little bit to the left. And then come back through center. Side bend to the right. Come back through center, grow nice and tall, and then slowly release. Come back, three-legged tabletop. Exhale, tabletop. As you breathe in, right arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, thread the needle without touching the floor with your right shoulder. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, thread the needle. This time, let's drop the right shoulder, right side of the head, and then left arm reaches towards the top of the mat. As you breathe in, let's reach the left arm up, and then let's hook the left fingers around the right thigh if you can reach. If not, you can just place the left hand flat on your lower back, fingers point towards the back of the mat. 2 more breaths here. And inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, let's bring the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Push into the left hand, right arm reaches up high. Exhale, tabletop. Now left arm reaches, inhale. Exhale, thread the needle for 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop the left shoulder. Right arm reaches towards the top of the mat. Breathe in, reach your right arm up to the sky, and then exhale, bend your right elbow behind your back. Right fingertips can either hold the inner left thigh, or you can place your right hand flat on the lower back. On your next exhale, let's bring the right hand down underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, left arm reaches up high. Exhale, tabletop. And then from here, let's cross the shins, come into a seat at the back of your mat, placing both hands on your knees, closing your eyes. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms above the head. Exhale, interlace your hands at your lower back. Breathe in, open up the heart. And then either stay here or let's bring the crown of the head down to the mat and lift the hands away from your back. And slowly rise up. And let's rest the hands on the knees, closing the eyes, maybe turning the palms of the hands up. Noticing your breath, noticing any heat in the body. Typically when we do any kind of heart opener, we can increase the heat in the body a little bit, the energy. So noticing if you feel any sensations in your chest, in the fingertips along your arms. Just taking a few moments to try to cultivate self-awareness and introspection, practicing looking inwards, turning your gaze inwards. Noticing if you can narrow your view and allow the whole external world to melt away. On your next inhale, let's reach the arms above the head once again. Exhale, hands to the heart space. And I invite you to set an intention for your day, maybe a quality that you would like to invite more of into your day today. And when you're ready, you can rub the hands together and then cover your eyes. Slowly removing the hands away from the face, blinking the eyes open, and namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's quick little opening stretch. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow for the last class of this week. It's going to be very creative, full of backbend, so hope you're excited for that. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye.